Gavan and Melanine, and well met indeed. I am Arakia Galadirth, and the head of the modding team behind Divide and Conquer, and welcome back to Divide and Conquer as we continue on with our version 2 Rhûn campaign. This is the second of 3 episodes in this sort of weekend rotation, and we will begin as we left off. So we've taken Elgar, we've taken Rubar, Winterinior, and Mataram, all within 12 turns, which is a little too soon. But we are at an end turn, if I'm not mistaken, and we're making an okay amount of money. So let's go ahead and end the turn. They're still going quickly. Now, there are some things to clear up that became apparent in the last episode. Number 1, this episode was recorded on the 19th of May, 2017. Version 2 is not out yet. The reason I can play with version 2 is because I am the mod team leader. So that's why I'm playing on version 2. It's not out yet.
Our enemies will suffer.
Ah, the Candish clans flock to our banner. Oh, it cuts off the top. That's a bit annoying. Have to edit that. With the taking of Mataram, need to remove that as well. With the taking of Mataram and En-Mahath, the local clans of Candish warriors have been broken, and now have started to unite under a strong leader of great skill and ferocity. This horde has levelled their banners before the Dragon of Rhûn, and now ride in step beside our warriors. Every day, more clansmen bring their families and horses to our towns, filled with the lust for loot and glory. Courtesy once more of Knight of the North, I believe.
Nothing will escape you here. Yes.
Another key point that I appear to have to make clear is that canned are not going to be cut from the game. This seems to be a ongoing question. Now, I appreciate that there are still some people who are watching the old version, the old episode where I was talking about removing canned, and so they're arguing, saying, no, don't remove canned. And to those people, I would just say, like, just check the video date. But for those of you who are asking, in yesterday's episode, is canned going to be removed? No, of course canned's not going to be removed. Why would we have that whole blue wizard thing if canned was going to stay in the game? If canned was going to be removed, sorry. So, unto you, I simply say, no, canned are safe. You have nothing to fear here. Oh, hold that bloody thought. The bloody Dorwinion are already in the Runic borderlands. Bastards. Now, let me just clear up as well. I am 100% aware that in Sindarin, the name of the word for east is Rhûn. It is R-H-U with a circumflex N, and the circumflex extends the sound of the U to sound as though it's got 2 O's in the middle, or as in runes, the Dwarven runes writing system. Now, I'm well aware that that's how it sounds, but for some reason, my brain has always had a sort of mental impasse with this word, and it desperately tries to call it run. And I will often slip back into calling it run. And to all of you purists out there, should you comment on this, I will simply delete your comment. I appreciate that people may want to know that it's rune and not run, but for the 9 millionth time being told it when I'm well aware of it, it's purely, consider it dyslexia, if you will. And we shall speak no more of it. Now, Kabisar has joined us. Now, Kabisar comes with Variag nobles very cheekily, so you get a legit unit from Candish raiders and 2 units of Candish hunters. So once you unite the Candish troops, you get a unique, totally unique unit that you'll never get again, which is very cool.
Orders.
However, we have no need of you at the moment. We need the money, so go into that fort over there. Lokan Rukar is building... Now, someone said in the last episode that Genghis Khan has joined us, and I think that's because someone called Temujin has possibly joined us. Maybe not. Maybe Code Shu means something in... Ah, Temujin the Chivalrous. There you go, yeah. Temujin. Genghis Khan has joined us. That's marvellous. Right, I think that's another N10. Another point, do let me just stress that version 2 is miles away. If you ask how long until it's going to be released, I will say 7. 7 doesn't mean anything. It's designed purely to annoy you. But those of you that... it still astounds me that people still think 7 means something. Anyway, version 2 is a long way off. Very long way off. And much is still to be edited. So if you've watched last episode and you think, hold on, you reunited the clans way too quickly... my answer to you would be yes, I did, and that will be changed.
Set watch patrols. We rest here.
And that will be changed by just basically buffing the garrisons of these towns. Oh, we can go that way as well, actually. Yeah, that. Oh, Kurvasag is a village.
We close for battle. Yes.
We didn't send an emissary. Ah, did we get an emissary there? Oh, they're coming. They're coming. They're taking Lest. No.
My ears are yours.
Bastards.
Unseen.
Our enemies will suffer.
A special shout out in this episode has to go to Ekarthir, who's a member of the Discord group and who comments on a lot of videos. He's a fan because he wrote, I've pinned it actually, and I made it the top comment on the last episode because he basically wrote up the episode in a really immersive kind of story fashion. And I must say that whilst bored at work, it made a cracking read.
We march.
On my lunch, I should stress, should any of my co-workers watch.
All from here.
My lunch is today, dear, dear, I had nothing to do. So it made a phenomenally enjoyable read whilst having my lunch. Oh, we've just made a huge... No, you can sod right off, son.
This will be an honorable battle.
There's Loke Rim Bodyguard in Curvasig. What the...
Lay siege.
Dadatai Hunters. Ah, yes, that's the thing I wanted to show you all. And he hasn't taken it yet.
My eyes are yours.
I did rename them. This is what I actually renamed them. They're called Suriut Chariots, or Suriut. Now, do note that the two dots above that are not Sindarin, and it's purely thanks to El Monstero, because we've gone with this theory that the clans far to the east are a confederation, and their leader is called Jar Sur. But their clan name is also Sur, so it's like they are the leaders, and they have the chariots, but you can't get them until you unite Rhûn, and they send them over. And the information fluff at the beginning that I skipped past, and I realise now I probably should have read to you all.
Nothing will escape you here.
But that information pop-up at the beginning actually explains a little bit more about the backstory that we have now given to Rhûn about why certain units are restricted, yada yada yada. And so it will give you just a bit of an interesting read. And then the chariots description themselves also talks about... Oh, you've accepted that?
It's
no way.
Until we meet again.
Jesus. The chariot description also talks about this Jar Sur and their involvement with the clans of Rhûn. Though so far, I am actually quite pleased at how this has worked, because Dorwinion have already taken Burdo Monarchus, and they've moved down to Curvasig, and they're besieging Lest. So at turn 15, normally you would already have all of this. So you would have taken Lest. In fact, you start with Lest. You start with Burdo Monarchus. You would already be knocking on Dorwinion's door. So already the power has shifted a small amount in sort of Dorwinion's favour, which I'm very pleased with, because that was the intention. Oh look, you finished building. Can you get a bigger hall to get more upkeep? Ah, yes you can. Yes please. I will take that. And does that give free upkeep? No. Tradable goods. Oh, the Variag mustering ground does though. I'll be building that next, please. Elgar is building its communal farming. Rhubar is not building anything. Winturionior is getting a meeting hall. Now, we are going to have to actually deal with Dorwinion. At the moment, we are neutral, but soon we won't be neutral. And we'll have to actually worry about them. Curses. Thank you to all of you who have supported that first Easterling of Rhûn episode. I do hope you like my continuation of my simple thumbnails. I made those this morning because yesterday's episode, for those of you who have been with the channel a while or just like paying attention to weird stats, you will note that I tend to upload every single video at 7:30 in the morning, English time, GMT. There are a few people in the Discord who have actually made comment about this and have noticed that this is the pattern.
Our enemies will suffer.
And a few of those people therefore thought that when 7:30 rolled past and there was no video, that there was going to be a no video. But that was not the case. Unfortunately, my computer decided it would not continue uploading past 21%, and it paused. Unfortunately, it paused a full hour before I actually went to bed. But I'd had it on a separate computer that I wasn't using, and so I didn't realise until the morning, so I had to re-upload it. Which was a pain in the arse. Getting roads in Winturionior, because we're going to be coming into Dorwinion from the north, because Karasant is going to fall to us. Now, the dwarves have already found us as well at southern Logathervold. Logathervold.
Our enemies will suffer.
Now, you troops aren't really doing out there. Is there a fort I can use? I could take their fort, but that would mean war. Or we could... No, I think we should still continue to just make a bit of money first. Or we could take that fort from someone. I'd quite like to get some of these buildings for free. Well, I was thinking of moving that army up into this fort. Because that's where our Dorwinion border, or indeed even that fort. No, I think you should stand by in Mistran. Just hold the line for now. Hold the line. That's building. Perfect. End the turn again. Oh, I forgot about you, didn't I? I keep forgetting about you.
Hide our forces well.
Do you like the palm trees? I hope you do. Allow me to also absolve any of my modding teammates, because in yesterday's episode, when I was talking about someone possibly overwriting my work, that was not the case. That was not the case at all. In fact, I looked back on Dropbox and I forgot to upload the file that controls the unit descriptions. So I made those changes and then I didn't upload the file.
As you will.
Which means that I then overwrote my own file later on when I copied Dropbox into my build. So I undid my own work. It's entirely my fault, and I'm perplexed at my stupidity. I think we should possibly try and take Lest. I think we've got a goodly amount of money coming in. Get those 4 units there. Link up with who are you now? Oh, we've got like 3 of this guy. Kabisar, Temujin, and then isn't one down here look like that as well? Oh, no. We're alright. We're alright. Rukar doesn't have anyone with him, does he? He's going alone.
By your will. Nothing will escape you here. Marching no further.
Damn
Set
right.
watch patrols.
Get
We
me
rest
sight range
orders.
around the borders. No, we won't. I don't think I'll bother with going to
Orders.
Varfest. But while we've got the money.
You shall see all from here. You shall see all from here.
No, I think we probably should go for Varfest. Get the money while we can. Although Varfest has a huge garrison. Huge garrison. It will take some time before we can bring that down, actually.
Orders.
So the AI
The
won't be able to
sun
handle
sets
it.
on today's journey.
Right, let's leave behind the Daratai warriors. And you move out to build towers as well. We're going to have to come to blows with
War's
Dorwinion soon,
journey
then.
awaits.
We've basically done everything we can without attacking them. Lest, other than Lest, which we are making plans for. Mataram's building, Ergar's building, Rubar is building, everywhere is building nicely. I'm going to go for ports as fast as we can as well. I'm going to try and not do what I've done in previous episodes. And in this time, rather than go gun-ho for military and to try and wipe out the nearest person, I'm going to try and go gun-ho for infrastructure and actually support numerous armies. And of course, as I did mention before this campaign started, but haven't yet mentioned in this campaign, I plan
Our
to play this
enemies will
campaign in the same
suffer.
way I played Umbar.
Nothing will escape you here. Yes.
Now, I'm not going to be stupid about it. I'm not going to kill
By
myself.
your will.
But what I am
Resting
going to
here.
do is attack
Set
the
watch
evil
patrols.
nations around me as
We
well.
rest here.
Elgar got a Mason's Wall. A grain exchange will do nicely until we can get a port. Mataram got communal farming and is building its Mason's Hall. Good. And Winternial got dirt paths. Yeah, go on, guardhouse. That gives an increase to income as well.
Orders. We march. You shall see all from here. As you will. Yes, noble master.
I like
We could
full
lay a trap here.
tower sight range, I must confess.
Setting a watch here.
It is something I am particularly keen on getting. I will take another unit of those if they're coming. So
Orders.
we're going to, especially if we do
We
attack
march.
everyone, we're going to want to be able to
The
see
enemy
everything.
approach. We will have the advantage of surprise.
Oh look, this dark area
You
here
shall
isn't even
see
shown up
all
to us.
from here. You shall see all from here. Orders. We rest here until dawn.
Alright, you pull back to
The
there to
sun
get me a
sets on
tower.
today's journey. And
Margos,
honor to
you make
serve.
your way around that side building towers, and then you'll join up with the army that's going to come from Mistrand.
Our enemies will suffer.
And you guys just hold fire. I wonder if we can actually...
Yes, my
You
lord.
have a proposition.
Oh no,
for
because
us?
they're allied to Dale and we're at war with Dale.
Farewell then.
Your will.
Should we go and see if we can get map info with the dwarves? Yeah, where's the town? Up here, here somewhere.
As you will. I have come.
Am I doing any missions? No. Can I request an invasion already? Oh, I can. Oh, look at the options. Khazad East, Erebor, Thranduil's Halls, Thorin's Halls. Thorin's Halls, that's bloody miles away. Dal Amroth, Mithlond, Celeberg, Karasant. Oh, Karasant. Kirigathol. I'd be so tempted to do Karasant. That'd be so cheeky. To be honest, I want to choose the one that will weaken the evil forces the most, because I'm going to be attacking the evil forces. But then we also want to weaken our neighbours, so Kirigathol, I think. Oh, and he actually agreed with it. Yes. Let's see how the dwarves like an invasion on their lands. I imagine they won't like an invasion on their lands. If you joined the Discord group from yesterday's video, then I bid you welcome. Ciao, Bella, if you consider yourself beautiful. And I would ask that, of course, you just introduce yourself. If you're there to play a game, do then post a comment, say what kind of game you're looking to play. If you would like an idea of schedule, then Friday evenings, which always kills me inside a little bit, because when I was in school, I used to go to parties and things on Friday evenings. And now Friday evening is my main game-playing event. Now, to ensure we keep the Dark Lord's favour, I think I probably will add a general to the invasion.
At once.
But I'm not going to really give him any troops.
Yes. Tomorrow's journey awaits.
We'll just send a general on his own.
Tomorrow's journey awaits.
I wonder if I made you part of the invasion. Oh, you have to have units. Well, that's annoying. Temujin the Chivalrous, what are you? Are you related to anyone? Ah, you're married to Tigkiz. Should we send you? No, I think I might keep you in Mistran forever. See if this governor thing really does work as people always bang on about. Oh, you can build stuff though. Yes, mustering ground. Thank you. Maybe I won't join the invasion. I don't really want to spare any generals. Oh, maybe you actually.
Orders.
Got you. He sneezed.
We march. You shall see all from. Yes,
right, head up there. Take,
master.
I don't know, take those three. See if you can. Oh, I can't move them, of course.
Tomorrow's journey
Mordor,
awaits.
Mirkwood, Isengard, and Harad have all joined. That's good. We got a new family member. And I forgot to move people again. I always forget to move people. I trust in yesterday's episode as well, the Easterlings episode 1, The Dragon Takes Flight, that you clicked on the link in the description of that video and you watched Melvland's changelog video. So if you are interested in what is particularly different between version 1.2 and version 2,
Yes,
then you
master.
can watch Melvland's changelog
As
video
you will.
and find the answer for yourself.
As
You're going to
you
have to
will.
hang around there. Someone else has joined, Angmar.
Orders. As you will. You shall
Scotchu
see
continues
all
building
from
towers
here.
for us.
An honor to serve.
Take all 4 of them,
Orders.
actually. No, that's stupid. Take the
Orders.
Daratite.
We march. Orders. Yes, noble master. At once.
Looks like they're moving in on
Setting
Lest
watch
again,
here.
doesn't it?
Yes.
How's our army coming along? One more turn and our army will be done. So, move you guys out.
We march. We rest here until dawn. We move.
Probably just
Joining
affected
ranks.
our... Oh no, we're making good money. Very good money. You're building. You're building. You don't want to queue anything up after the buildings that have a reduced cost because they won't affect any building that is currently in the queue whilst they are being built. So you want to ensure that when you've got them queued, there's nothing after them. Because otherwise, any building that you build when they're queued will not get the cheaper building cost. And I'm going for the meeting halls because they will give us free upkeep. So the distinction now is that the meeting hall will give you free upkeep and that's where your recruitment comes from. So it's still very important to your settlement. But the Masons Hall now covers the building cost reduction. And it is that 10%. Also, something to note, which is an interesting feature that can't be utilised that well because the text doesn't work very well. And that is that every single building is assigned either a wood or a stone trait. So it's either made out of wood or it's made out of stone. And you can actually reduce the cost of wood buildings only or stone building only. But the text description will always just say building costs reduced by 10%, which is a huge drawback because you could make... Oh, bugger off. You could make every dwarven city, basically every dwarven building would be built out of stone. And let's say every woodland realm building would be built out of wood. So the dwarven building reduction, cost reduction buildings wouldn't have any effect on elven towns and vice versa. But in the description, it will still always just say building costs reduced. So it doesn't have a nice break. Our first fight then, Dorwinion have kicked it off. Now we do get a garrison script here, which is bloody huge. 2 units of Easterling defenders. So they're going to not win, basically. Also, you'll see from this that the Thorn units have been changed to purple rather than red, so that they fit with Dorwinion a bit better.
But the enemy will not.
Our enemies will suffer. There aren't any new battle maps for the evil men, But there will be new battle maps in future if I get permission again, because we'll go to Europa Barbarum again. And if they give us permission, we're going to ask for their nomadic settlements. And if they give them, then Cand will have those nomadic settlements. So this is what we're up against. Now, Easterling defenders are just Candish raiders without the bows. And there's our... That's an interesting town flag, isn't it? Oh, and it's got numerous problems. Everything, it's displaying like 1,000,001 different things. That's a terrible flag. I should probably fix that. Especially the yellow fork through the middle. We can just start the battle, can't we? Now, what we do want to try and do is flank the Thorn units. So our general will head out. So they're going to charge us. And they're probably going to get a good charge. Ah, so try and meet them in the... Right, they're going...
fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle.
Get the flank in, get the flank in. Now, those paladins should win that, to be honest. High paladins are quite good in the sustained melee, and they're not actually that great on the charge in comparison to other units of that kind of type. Do Easterling defenders get any kind of bonus? Well, a 7 attack and a 13 defense, though. They're nothing to scoff at. They are one of the better garrison units, actually. Come on, come on, come on. Thorn units are breaking us through. Actually run through them. There we are. Oh, we've lost more than them. And now, if this line goes down, that was foolish, actually. Get the general back into the town centre. Oh, yeah, look, they're getting slaughtered. Those Thorn Guard are bloody murdering us. We might not win.
We have lost half of our men.
Yeah, I don't think we are. And I've just knackered my general by running him around the wrong way. Oh, dear. Massively outclassed. Khan Margos is going to have to return. Not like Dorwinion snap one of our little villages. We need...
Our cursed enemy is in control of the city. Our army is tiring.
Yeah, I know. That was stupid of me. That was so stupid. I've just sealed our fate here, haven't I? I mean, we're doing all right against them, but...
We are winning the battle.
I don't think we are going to win the battle, though. Come on, Overseer man.
Our general lies dead.
Oh,
Pray
definitely
our
not now.
warriors' hearts fill with thirst for vengeance and not despair.
Come on, come on. Now, we do have one advantage. We can't really run away. Because we're already at the town square.
Remains. We must pray they lose their will to fight.
They talk an awful lot more when you play as the evil men, don't they? They never talk this much in the other ones.
Smiles on our foes for the moment. Pray we can seduce fortune back to our side.
Come on. No, it's over. It's over. We've lost. Keep it at ×6. Oh, dear.
Our enemy has command of the city. Our foes are victorious, and we have been crushed like ants.
Oh my god, we were annihilated. I don't think I've lost that badly. The favour was so heavily to us. Maybe I should have auto-resolved. It doesn't matter. We will pull men back from the front. We will stop Dorwinion in their tracks. At least we've only lost a village and not an important town that we've already put infrastructure into. But we put a lot of towers in that region. Bastards. And look at the army they've got just south of Burram and Arakis. Oh dear, we're not going to be joining the invasion anytime soon. We'll let everyone else deal with that. We have to look to our own borders.
Orders, joining the ranks.
Train anything you can train. Take a meeting hall. Right.
Orders.
Kabisa.
Orders. As you will. Merging our armies.
Take the lot, to be honest. Train a unit of them as your other garrison unit. You're about to get 2 more free upkeep, though, actually, so take 2 of them as well.
Orders.
Right, Margos.
At once.
Oh, we're out of money. Oh.
Orders.
You two are going to join together and form our grand army that will take Lest. Ko Chu, you're charged with the defense of Enmaha. See that it does not fall. That is one scary-ass image. Who got that image? Where bloody from? Oh, we don't have any money either, do I? I just said that. I've said that already, Ed. My name's Ed. Hello, everyone. Edward. That's what Jess says when she's trying to imitate a New Zealander. Edward.
As you will.
Right, you men in that fort there, I think I'm going to have to pull you out. Dorwinion aren't coming that way. Although they will do eventually, actually. And it's so long for you to get around. No, that would be a bad idea. That would be a bad idea. We have got more construction projects coming along. Nothing major, though. If you don't have grain exchanges, I would eagerly take grain exchanges. You've got a grain exchange now. Caravan stops are good for the bonus growth. I'd love ports, to be honest. I want to be building ports. You take a grain exchange and then you can get me some mines. See, we are making some money, and we will make a bit more in a minute. Although we won't. We're about to lose money again. Ugh. And there I was thinking that I was doing right monetarily. Ruba and Enmahath both got the Mason's Hall.
Yes.
Maybe we should get Rukar south and get a different general in the north. No. We need to keep the north safe. The dwarves already border us. How they've got there that quickly. Maybe then the garrisons actually are alright. But then this is only a one-off campaign. Sometimes Dorwinion might go west rather than south. Sometimes they may not be this aggressive. Sometimes they may seek just peace and trade rights. All of the above are possibilities. Oh, Gorovod. Gorovod, mate. What on earth do you think you're doing? Oh, well done, Rukar. Boss monster.
Orders.
How much does a watchtower cost? A watchtower cost. Why have we got
we will
no
have
money?
the advantage of surprise. We march.
Now, he will never really be free upkeep.
Orders.
So take him to that fort, because that's the only place we'll get free
today's
upkeep.
journey.
I can't build the towers I want to build there. That's a bloody annoyance. Right, Enmahath is building troops, so it's going to take ages. The Mistrand forces, they're both about to be free, so... Ah, and our Candish forces have arrived. And we get nomad units, yes! Courtesy of Hummingbird, the nomad units look awesome. I absolutely love them.
Yes, nobleman. Orders. As you will.
Well, if they can't do it,
This day as victor,
we
nobleman.
bloody well will.
Joining our faithful
An
armies
army
together.
basically made up of the clans that we've just gained. And Kabisar with the Variag nobles, yes! Excellent. Kabisar. Why are you retraining? What are you retraining of? Or are you just numbers? Oh, you've got 2 men that you can add. Right, Enmahath, you're going to be attacked by Thror of all people.
Enemy.
They've got vineyard levies that now look like that, if you haven't seen them. They're no longer called vineyard shield bearers, they're now called vineyard levies. And they have a sword, spear and a shield. And they have a far more medieval look. I think of all the nations in the game, Dorwinion probably have the most medieval look. Dorwinion and Dale joined together. Apart from Dale have now got a few more fantasy style units based on the Battle of the Five Armies. But overall, I think their units are the most medieval looking. They have medieval style armor and weapons and whatnot. Whereas a lot of the others have a lot more fantasy. Of course, plate mail is entirely invented by the films and games in Middle-earth. Tolkien doesn't ascribe plate mail to anyone. Even the dwarves are said to only wear chainmail. Which is probably a massive negative for many of you. Because everyone loves seeing those dwarf and Gondorians wearing that great plate mail. But do just know that it is entirely, essentially, fan fiction.
Orders. We march. You shall see all from here. Orders.
Build me another one there and then get in that
Rest here
fort.
until dawn.
Lest has 5 turns. Those chariots have got a lot of experience, haven't they? And what is attacking us?
Settle
Oh,
matters
good
on the
lord.
field of battle.
Thror has a full contingent of Thorn units. Guard, crossbowmen, another unit of guard, and bladesmen. And what have we got? 3 units of hunters, Daratai warriors, and Daratai clansmen. And Ko Chu, of course. Bless you. Do we want the Master Mason? No, that costs too much. Oh, we're only making 300. And you've all got things queued, haven't you? You've got the grain exchange to come. You can get leather tanner. Leather tanner gives 10 gold. Ruba, you've got 2 things queued. And with Tyrion of your... oh, you built your... I don't really think I need a Shrine of Melkor, no. Garrison quarters would probably be quite a shout, actually. Get Dragon Guard and Daratai. We've already got quite the army, thanks to the fort. Or we can get Dragon Riders, or we can get Crossbowmen. But then this is the north. This is way away. No, I'd really like you to... Port costs more in a castle. How annoying is that? But then the military normally either costs less or trains faster. 120 in 3 turns. 109, 2 and 2 turns. So it costs more, but it is quicker to build. All part of the reason why castles are better if you're going for military. But I will queue up all that stuff because we're about to get him free, which would take 310 away, which is good.
The sun sets on today's journey.
Now, I don't think I will attack Lest, and I think I will actually end that episode there. But you are getting 3 episodes of Rhûn, and possibly the 3rd one I might do an hour long. In fact, I think I will. I think I will, because I'm recording the 3rd one on Sunday, and so I'll have the time. So on Sunday, or not on Sunday, you'll see it on Monday. The Gondor episode will be last this week, because this is a bit of a weird rotation. But so you'll get whoever's next in the faction overviews will be the next video. And then the video after that, you'll get an hour-long Rhûn special to mark the start of the Rhûn campaign. So you've had 2 30-minute teasers, as it were, and now you get an hour-long fest. But for now, that will conclude this, because we're going to have to fight 2 battles next time. So I do hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you have paid attention to the bits and bobs that I've mentioned that you should know about. Like Cand isn't going, yada yada yada. And if you have any comments, pop them in the comments below and I'll get around to answering them. But until we speak again, dear friends, Navar Naden Perimad Melonin, and farewell.